Hi everyone, it's Prue here from Suds and Satin. I am back. It's been like 2 or 3 months since I soaped, so I'm really behind, of course. That's number one. I have a lot of soaping to do. And you know, when you stop and you get back into it, you know, you keep messing stuff up and forgetting this, that, and the other. So this morning I spent, you know, all day really soaping before I decided to film, so I wouldn't be so out of commission. I've been working on new recipes. At the beginning of every year, it seems like I always try to change up my recipe to improve things. And it's so frustrating. I probably should just stop doing that and just stick with what I know. Because, you know, you sit there on Soap Calc and you do all these different things. And a lot of times you wind up just still liking your original recipe better. So, but anyway, what I'm making today is my lemonade soap again. Because I'm all out of it. That's number one. And number two, somebody ordered a whole 2-pound loaf of it. So this year I decided to offer my customers custom 2-pound loaf soaps. So they can have whatever fragrance they want, whatever color, anything. Because I actually trimmed down the regular soaps that I offer on a normal basis all year round. Because, you know, I once said before to you guys, I don't do the seasonal releases like most of you soapers do. You have a summer release, a winter release, a spring release, all of this different. And I just basically tried to offer everything all at the same time, and it's coming too overwhelming. So I have now about a dozen soaps that I offer all year long, and then I'll do my, 3 or 4 specials during the holiday time, and then I'll do about 4 new ones in the summertime. But all year you can ask for a 2-pound custom loaf. So the first customer who asked me for a 2-pound custom loaf asked for 2 pounds of my lemonade soap, which is one of my regular soaps anyway, so it's not really a custom soap, but hey, she likes it that much, she wants the whole 2 pounds of it, I will give it to her. So this batch is a little bit bigger than normal. Normally I make 4 pounds of oils at a time, but since she wants her 2-pound batch, this is 6 pounds of oils here. Got my lye solution all ready, so let's get started. Let's get soaping. And of course, this is a hot process soap. I hope this pot is big enough. The biggest pot I have. So I'm just going to buzz this up, and then I'm going to pop it in the oven. Let me pause you guys. Okay, well, it's coming to a trace a little faster than normally because this recipe has stearic acid in it. I basically stopped using stearic acid in most of my recipes when I started doing more hot processing because it was just making the soap, it would get done so quickly and then it would like rise up out of the pot. So. But this recipe, I like to keep the stearic acid in because my lemonade soap, as some of you know, is my all-purpose soap. I use it in the kitchen, but a lot of people like it to bathe with. So, but this, I don't know if you can see, it hasn't even been a whole minute that I've been stick blending, and it's already at a medium trace. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop this in the oven then. No need to keep blending it. And I'll check on it every 10 minutes. And I will get back to you guys when it's done. Well, you guys, exactly what I said happens because of the stearic acid happened. Thank goodness I was in the kitchen so I could hear it. But it definitely crept out of the pot. Whew. But it is done. Good and gelled. Ooh. As if I haven't lost enough of it. Well, still plenty of it in the pot though. See, So let me go ahead and add my fresh lemon juice and essential oils. Lots of different lemony essential oils in here. Let me do, I'm just, now forget about it, I'm really making a mess. I'm trying to do this fast so I can go clean up my stove. Oh gosh, this smells so good and fresh. Let me put my baking soda in here. Okay. What a mess I have to clean up now. Oh boy. But I still have plenty of soap, so I really can't complain. Rest of this in here. Baking soda isn't up in there. You see that? Okay, let me pause you guys. I got stirring to do. Well, I guess it was only right that the day that I go back to soaping, I make a big mess like this. But all is still well. I have lots and lots of soap here, and it smells wonderful. Nice and fresh. I just have a very big mess to clean up when I'm done. So let me go ahead and get this in the mold. Let me put Cynthia's order in there first, her 2-pound loaf. More than enough in this. Okay, let me go bang this down a little bit on the kitchen counter. Okay, that's good. Now for my mold. Hope the bars don't come out too short. If they do, I'll just cut them a little bit thicker. No problem. So everyone will still get the same 5.5 ounce bar. Oh, crap. I'm just slinging soap all over the place. As if I can afford to lose any more. Okay. what a grand old mess this was. I don't think I'm making any more soap today. I've been soaping for the past 6 hours anyway. Boy, am I ending with a bang. Now let's try to get some of this that I spilled on the side of the mold. Yeah, these are going to be a little short now. Not too short, but a little shorter than normal, I think. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Okay, let me go bang this one down on the kitchen counter. Ugh. Oh yeah, I think that's good enough. Alright, so welcome back to Soaping Pro, especially on YouTube, where it's great to make a mess. And everyone can see your whatever. It's not that bad. Okay, so there we have my Lemonaide soap. And this one's for you, Cynthia. I'll be back tomorrow to cut it. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm back to cut this soap that really pissed me off yesterday by creeping out of the pot and making a big mess in my oven. It took me forever to clean. I'm only going to cut the small loaf. Still smells delicious though. And as I said, this is a custom loaf made specially for someone. No special designs or anything. Just a lemon soap made with fresh lemon juice, several different lemony citrus essential oils, and baking soda. I personally use it in the kitchen. Some people like to bathe with it, but for me, my skin is kind of dry and it doesn't really agree with my skin. I don't know if it's the lemon or what. But that's it. So thank you for watching. Bye. You know what? I will say this. I think I've learned my lesson as far as hot process, oven process, and stearic acid. I'm not going to do it again. The next time I make a hot process, oven process soap that needs to be a little harder, I will use sodium lactate instead. That way it won't creep out of the pot. That's the second time I had that mess happen, and I don't want it to happen again. So take a lesson from me. Bye.